I'm Brent Witterbolt. I am doing my Devious motive update for today as we look at the collapse of Afghanistan. Obviously, now you know as well as anybody else that we've got a situation on our hands involving suicide bombers. What are we, 100 hours away from leaving Afghanistan, and now suddenly chaos has taken root. I want to take a different tack than what you're going to get on cable channels, analysts on cable channels. Because they're going to worry about the forensics of this. Which group was it? Who's the head of that group? It's a shadowy network of whoever. Everybody in this neighborhood hates us. Everybody in this place hates the United States, hates the alliance, hates all of us. They hate you. They hate you. And I'm telling you, we are so lucky that Bill de Blasio is not the mayor in New York City anymore with 9/11 coming up, because who knows what the security risk is going to be like in New York City on the 20th anniversary. Oh, wait a minute. What's that? Bill de Blasio is still the mayor in New York City. My point is this. We have got enough incompetence to go around. And it's an incredible thing because we have 5,000 plus troops right there at that airport at Kabul. And they are right sitting out there in the midst of a hellscape. And that's a fact. There are American citizens who are still in Kabul. I don't know why they're still there. I don't know what the efforts are that are going to be made for them to get out. We know pretty much from the Biden administration that they're writing off the Afghan interpreters and the people who helped out. But the fact of the matter is, this is what we thought was going to come. We knew this would come. And whether it's Haqqani, ISIS-K, Al-Qaeda, whatever it is, these groups want to kill us. They'll kill you there. They'll kill you here. They'll do it any place they have to do it. There's no like figuring this out or thwarting or any of this kind of stuff. The reality is the Taliban are in the gun sights, true, but that's not an upside. I'm looking at the performance of this administration. And again, I am being straightforward with you. I'd love to see Joe Biden be successful with the removal of people from this situation. I would love to be like, yeah, great. Our guys and gals are home. Our allies are home. The Americans are home. This is great. But we have got a terrible foreign policy. And the reality is, and I'm going to just tell you this, and I have to be honest with you. The reality is they care about the domestic agenda. They don't really care about foreign policy. If the Biden administration cared about foreign policy, you would have Tony Blinken jetting around the world talking to people who are concerned about the security and safety of our relationship with them. You'd have him talking to Taiwan. You'd have him talking to allies in Southeast Asia, in the Indo-Pacific region. You'd have all of that. Instead, what are we talking about? We are talking about a multi-trillion dollar infrastructure package, packing the courts, voting bill, COVID, mandates, all this sort of stuff. And this is all important stuff, but this is an existential threat to the United States of America. And so the challenge for Republicans out there, or people who want to be national security types, is really simple. You need to explain to the American people between now and 2022 and 2024, because it's important to put this right out on the table. You have to explain to them why it is you believe that our border has to be secured, why it is we have to take China to task for slow motion murder of our children and citizens with the exportation of fentanyl. We have to find out where you stand on drug cartels. We have to find out where you stand when it comes to human trafficking, human smuggling, and how it is that you comport yourself when you think about what that national security picture looks like vis-a-vis Al-Qaeda, ISIS, the Taliban, the Haqqani network, the Iranian groups, all that sort of stuff. I guess what I'm saying is it's no longer an option. No longer an option to act like we're back in the 90s and we won the Cold War and everything's great and we can just totally do whatever we want. Our enemies hate us. They hate you. They hate your kids. They hate me. They hate my kids. They do. They hate us. There are very few friends of ours here in this world. Today, we got each other. We can work together. But what's your prospect for the future? What are you talking about for the future? What are you going to offer up to make people feel like that we're going to be safer and more secure? I mean, you know, I hate to be the guy to point it out, but I'm going to point it out. The Biden team has gone softer on the Taliban than they did on the incoming Trump administration in 2017. They were wiretapping the Trump administration. What are they doing to thwart the radical Islamists that want to kill you and chop your head off, enslave your kids? Really disgraceful. I'm really concerned. It is Brett Winterble's Devious Motives, the collapse of Afghanistan. I'll talk to you next time.